Where was all that talking now? Oh, that one Bears fan. We're gonna whoop y'all ass in week 9. We're gonna beat you on week 9. We're gonna beat you week 9. We're gonna crush Derek Carr in week 9. I don't care if you started D2 QB. You still suck. We're not gonna get into all that. Just kidding, we will. But I'm here for the most part to recap the New Orleans Saints 7-point victory versus the Chicago Bears 24-17, which makes the Saints go up to 5-4, first in the NFC South, while the Bears are 2-7, fourth in the NFC North. And y'all suck. We are now the 4th seed, I believe, in the NFC. And the Bears, I don't even care what they are because they're not making playoffs anyway. I think the Bears are like the 14th seed or whatever. Saints. Let's start with the Saints because we always start with the Saints. Derek Carr, 25 of 34, 211 yards and 2 touchdowns. Did not turn the ball over. He was throwing dots, getting down the field, getting into the end zone. And the rest is history, as they say. We had a good game. Man. I really love it. And how about Taysom Hill? Taysom Hill was 1 for 1, 3 yards, and a touchdown. That's how you do it. Even Taysom Hill is out here throwing touchdowns on your pathetic defense. Russian, speaking of Taysom Hill, 18-1. Our record is now 18-1 when Taysom gets at least 11 carries. I believe that's the stat. Taysom Hill, 11 carries, 52 yards, 4.7 yards a carry. That's how you do it. Alvin Kamara, 9 carries, 26 yards, 2.9 yards a carry. He needs to have a better... Alvin Kamara, you need to do better in that running game. Jamal Williams, we used him in the first quarter, then barely used him since. He had 3 carries for 6 yards, 2 yards a carry. He's okay. But you know what I also liked? We allowed Taysom Hill to close out the game. I like that. Derek Carr, he had 3 carries for 3 yards, 1 yard a carry, and Kendre Miller had 1 carry for nothing. Chris Olave, he was doing okay. He did have 1 play where he caught the ball, but that ended the drive because instead of getting the first down, he didn't get it, and then we had to go for it on 4th down, and we didn't get on there. But overall, Chris Olave, 6 receptions, 46 yards, 7.7 yards a catch, and a touchdown. That's how you do it. Alvin Kamara, 4 receptions, 44 yards, 11 yards a catch. That's pretty good. Kendre Miller, 1 reception for 31 yards, 31 yards a catch. Juwan Johnson, 5 receptions, 29 yards, 5.8 yards a catch, and a touchdown. One thing I will say, though, we need to drop the tight end this summer. I like Juwan Johnson, but I don't feel like he's a starting tight end. Get a new tight end, and we're going to be scary. Foster Moreau, still don't like you after what you did in Jacksonville. Or in the Dome, technically, but against Jacksonville. But yeah, this game was in Caesars Superdome, and we whopped y'all. Caesars Superdome. In New Orleans, in Caesars Superdome. Foster Moreau, 1 reception, 23 yards to catch. That was like in the first quarter. Never saw you since. Rashid Shaheed didn't have the game he had last week, but not a bad one. 3 receptions, 22 yards, 7.3 yards a catch. Taysom Hill even was effective on the receiving game. 4 receptions, 13 yards, 3.2 yards, a catch, and a touchdown. And then Jamal Williams had himself 2 receptions, 6 yards, 2 yards, a catch. But one thing I did not like, Michael Thomas did not get involved. Michael Thomas had a couple targets, but didn't catch any of them. Like, Michael Thomas was not getting involved. I don't know why, but yeah. Oh my gosh. Demario Davis, 8 tackles, 2 assists, and a sack. Yeah. But Paulson Adebo gets the game ball. Paulson Adebo gets the game ball. 5 tackles, 2 assists, 2 interceptions. And I know it does not say on here, but he also had a forced fumble. He punched it out. Game ball goes to Paulson Adebo. And if Paulson Adebo is not the NFC Defensive Player of the Week, I'm a riot. And you know I will. Tyrann Mathieu, 5 tackles, 1 assist. Not bad. Still got to work on your tackling though. Carl Granderson, 4 tackles, 1 assist. Cameron Jordan, 3 tackles, 4 assists, and a sack. Cam Jordan stepped it up in the second half of the game. Nathan Shepard, hey, is this going to be a second half Cam Jordan? Nathan Shepard, 3 tackles, 2 assists. P. Werner got 3 tackles and an interception. No, he didn't get the pick. Because Marcus May had 3 tackles and an interception. Colin Saunders, who is now apparently always in on the Taysom Hill package. But Colin Saunders, 2 tackles, 3 assists. Look when I tell you, they do not, and I repeat, do not throw the football in Marshawn Lattimore's direction. I don't want to hear it. Ever since the end of last year, they stopped throwing the ball to his direction. Because they know it's going to happen. I don't want to hear he's having a down year. If I go to the Bears and DJ Moore, where's DJ Moore? That's right, he's getting clamped by Lattimore. Even backup QBs know not to throw it to Lattimore. But yeah, Marshawn Lattimore, 2 tackles, 1 assist. Zach Bond still went off the team, but he got 2 tackles. Alontae Taylor, 2 tackles. Brian Brees, 1 tackle and 1 assist. Malcolm Roach, 1 tackle, 1 assist. And Tanoka Pethingo, 1 assist. Bears. Tyson Bagent. 18 for 30, 220 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. We lead the league in interceptions with 12. It's okay. It's okay to suck. It's okay to suck. Dante Foreman had 20 carries for 83 yards, 4.2 yards a carry. Why is Dante Foreman untackable? Why is Dante Foreman untackable? Dude, what is that noise? That's probably the bunny. But why is he untackable? Whatever. Tyson Bagent, though, 8 carries, 70 yards, 8.8 yards a carry. Roschon Johnson got himself 2 carries, 6 yards, 3 yards a carry. Darrington Evans, 1 carry, 2 yards, 2 yards a carry. And Tyler Scott, 1 carry, -5 yards, -5 yards a carry. Yeah, that was on a terrible jet sweep play. That actually gave our defense some momentum. The receivers, Darnell Mooney, 5 receptions, 82 yards, 16.4 yards a catch. And you know why he got 82 yards off of 5 catches? Because of the gosh damn freaking... How do you say it? Screen passes, basically. Curl routes. That just went for 70 yards a play. Alright. And Cole Kmet, a.k.a. the next Randy Moss, got 6 receptions for 55 yards, 9.2 yards a catch, and 2 touchdowns. I don't know why every single time. And I like Kmet. I think he's a pretty good tight end. I like him coming out of college. But why every single time a tight end plays the Saints, they decide to have the game of their lives? Okay, then. Well, you remember last week? Ogletree, 1 catch, 44 yards, a touchdown. Yeah, DJ Moore, a.k.a. Mr. Getting clamped by Laddie Daddy. 3 receptions, 44 yards, and 14.7 yards a catch. Darrington Evans, 2 receptions, 19 yards, 9.5 yards reception. Did I say carry for these or more? I meant reception. Robert Tonyan, 1 reception, 11 yards a catch. You know, I forgot he was even in Chicago. Rashawn Johnson, who I like. I like Johnson coming out of college. And we actually traded Rashawn Johnson to the Bears in a draft day trade, technically. But yeah, Rashawn Johnson, 1 reception, 9 yards a catch. And that's it. Defensively for the Bears, for Chicago, TJ Edwards, 10 tackles, 5 assists. Jack Sanborn, 7 tackles, 2 assists. Eddie Jackson, 5 tackles, 1 assist. Elijah Hicks, 3 tackles, 3 assists. My bad, hold up. I'm stupid. We're not done with the Saints. I forgot we're not done with the Saints. Kick returns. Rashid Shaheed, 1 return, 24 yards a return. Rashid Shaheed, 2 punt returns, 20 yards, 10 yards a return. Blake Grupe was 1 for 2, 50%. Longest was a 55-yarder and scored 6 points. Lou Hedley, 4 punts, 164 yards, 41 yards a punt, and 3 inside the 20. Now back to the Bears. My bad. I forgot about the special teams. All right, Elijah Hicks, 3 tackles, 3 assists. Kyler Gordon had himself 3 tackles, 2 assists, and I like Gordon. They didn't have Brisker, who I wanted to draft too. All right, Jalen Johnson, 3 tackles, 1 assist. Montez Sweat, he did his thing. 2 tackles. He almost forced a fumble, but thankfully his arm was going forward. Carr's arm was going forward. But like I said, Sweat, he was not going to have the best game ever since he just got to Chicago. And he had to go on the road to New Orleans for his first game, so. Yeah, Tyreek Stevenson, who I also like. 1 tackle for 4 assists. Andrew Billings, who they just paid. 1 tackle, 3 assists. Jalen Jones, 1 tackle, 2 assists. Deron Harmon, didn't even know they were in the NFL still. But he had 1 tackle. Noah Sewell with 1 tackle. Rasheem Green with 2 assists. Justin Jones with 2 assists. Zach Pickens with 2 assists. Alright, and Yannick Ngakoue with 1 assist. Let's see, Cairo Santos was 1 of 2, 50%. Longest was a 31-yarder and scored 5 points. And Trent Gill, 2 punts, 95 yards, 47.5 yards a punt. And you know what? He also downed us 0 times inside the 20. Yeah. Now let's go to team stats. Saints, 301 total yards. Bears, they got 368 total yards. We still won though. We had 214 passing yards. They had 212 passing yards. We had 87 rushing yards. They had 156 rushing yards. Okay? We averaged 4.9 yards per play. They averaged 5.8 yards per play. Looking at this box score, or at team stats at least, you would think the Bears won this game. They didn't even come close. The game wasn't really close. Y'all only got 3 points in the second half. The game was not close. We picked up 18 first downs. They picked up 20. We were 7 of 14 on 3rd down conversions. They were 6 of 12 on 3rd down efficiency. We were 0 for 1 on 4th down efficiency, like I said earlier, because Olave, my boy Olave, I still love you though, decided not to get the first down, but it's whatever. But the Bears, they were 1 for 1 on 4th down efficiency. Saints, 62 total plays. Bears, 64 total plays. But hey, this is an upgrade, or this is an improvement. We allowed 0 sacks. While the Bears allowed 2 sacks. Saints, we punted the ball 4 times. Bears punted 2 times. This was my problem, though. We allowed the Bears to 0 punts in the first half. The first 45 minutes. Right? Wait, no, I'm tripping. The first 30 minutes of the game, Trenton Gill never touched the field. The only stops were a missed field goal and turnovers. Alright. Saints, 1 penalty for 5 yards. That's what I like to see. Bears, 8 penalties for 71 yards. Get in their head. Let's go. Let's get the dome field advantage. We're now 1-1 in the dome. Our first win in the dome since week 1 when we played the Titans. Because if you look at our dome games this season, we won week 1, lost week 4, lost week 6, and then won week 9. Not bad. Well, still is bad. So now we're 2-2 in the dome. Alright, but back to this. The Bears, they lost 2 fumbles. We almost lost one, but Carr's arm's going forward. Alright, Bears threw 3 interceptions. None for us. We had the ball for 29 minutes and 20 seconds, and the Bears had the ball for 30 minutes and 40 seconds. Why does it say the stadium was in Mercedes-Benz Superdome? It's in the Caesars Superdome. But yeah, in the first quarter, we both tied 7-7. Second quarter, we both tied 7-7. Third quarter, we both tied 3-3. But fourth quarter, we pulled away and won the fourth quarter 7-0. Our second half in that fourth quarter, amazing. It's okay, Bears fans. Chicago Sports Talk, Michael. You want a tissue? You want a tissue? You want a tissue? You want a tissue? I got some tissues for you. And go cry about this. Go cry about your loss. I ain't playing. I ain't playing. Go cry. Go cry to your mom. That's why you can't get no girlfriend, but alright, but yeah. You're a waste of space you're a waste of earth, and goodbye. And I'm not trying to get personal, but you got personal with me, so I'm gonna get personal with you. Alright, so goodbye.